Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Roost Backyard Chickens. Here at Roost Backyard Chickens, we teach you how to raise chickens, whether it be from starting up from an egg to a baby chick to a full-grown chicken that gives you eggs. And remember, we teach you how to do it in your backyard, your farm, and your homestead. If you choose not to do it, or if you're not able to do it, hey, live curiously true. Roost Backyard Chickens. Check us out on YouTube.
So as you guys can see in the video, I have my younger flock, my baby chicks. These are the 30 baby chicks that I have raised, and I have let them free range with my existing flock. I tried this once before for a couple hours, and now I'm trying it again for the entire day. The reason why I'm trying this is because I want my chickens to get acclimated in a different kind of way. Now that I am doing this, I'm seeing how the chickens are acting towards the baby chicks. These are my grown chicks in my run. They're not too far off from the baby chicks. These are the baby chicks that I had in Unit 3. I am trying to acclimate them and put them within the new coop that I built. Of course, if you guys know, this is my current existing flock. As you can see, there's some baby chicks right there. There's a grown one right there. They're not too far from each other. The grown one is literally close to them. I'm doing it in a way that they can become acclimated, as you can see right here. Those are the baby chicks, and that's a grown one from my existing flock. There go your boy Rooster Mike. So yeah, I think I'm going to try to put them up in a coop sometime later on today. I normally don't do this kind of process because I just don't know the results of it. You know, chicken have a natural pecking order, which is selection to who have the better feeding spots, partner with the rooster, and who drinks where and eats where, drinks when and eats when. As you can see, here go my feed troughs in my main coop. This is where I feed my existing flock. You know, we can go inside. I was going to put them in this pen, probably leave them out there for a month and put them in this pen. But as you can see, I have baby chicks in there already, and I want to give them the best version of life. So I chose not to, at this point, to put them in there. So I'm going to try something else. As you can see, those are my naked necks up there. We got some eggs. So we're going to probably go ahead and make an egg collection video. We got a hen sitting, well, not sitting, but laying some eggs. So we're going to go ahead, back out in the run. We're going to go ahead and see if we have any eggs today. So yeah, you guys comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what the procedure and everything that you think I should do. Hey man, I would like for my viewers to clear up more. As you can see, those are the baby chicks right by the fence. So I think this acclimation process might even work a little bit better. They're sitting right outside my main coop. Let me see if I can guide some of them in and feed them. As you can see, these are my existing flock. I don't think I'm going to have any little ones come by. But hey, it's always good to try and test it out. They're not too far off, and they're not too far from the feeder. But I don't think they're going to try it. Look, they're right there, and the feeder's right there. There go one running by. Yeah. But we'll see. So let's go ahead and collect some eggs. Let's see how much we got. This is my exterior nesting box. I'm going to go ahead and set this trough down. That's where I collect my eggs. Let's open up and see what we got. Got one hen. That hen I showed you from earlier. That's one egg. Let's see what she got under her. That's two. That's three. 3 eggs. 3 eggs so far. Let's go ahead and move over. 4, 5, 6 eggs. We collect 6 eggs from our exterior nesting boxes. Yeah, let's see what we got inside. I go to baby chicks. As you can tell, their feathers are starting to come out. Yeah, their feathers are coming out pretty. That's the little brown one I told you that the mom was for the silky. I got them a regular chick starter feed, and they seem to be eating it and growing. So yeah, those white ones and that one black one is for one hen. She has 3 white ones and one black one. The silky have that one red one. That one single red one is for the silky. Yeah, those are for one of the flock. There's another hen. She has one little black baby, that baby up top. Those are some baby chicks. They're all coming out pretty good. They're all growing and striving and going strong. Let's check out the nesting boxes. We were at 6 eggs. Let's see what we got. Yeah, my naked neck's been coming in here and hanging out, so we have poops on our eggs, which I don't like. Poops on my eggs. Yeah, 7. See what we got. That was 7 eggs. Yeah, I sell my eggs unwashed just to keep the bloom and keep it preserved for a long while. So I don't like the thing. So here we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Got 13 eggs. Let's move on to the next side. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 19 eggs. Yeah, I sell eggs here locally where I live, and all my eggs are unwashed. As you can see, there's different colors and different varieties of eggs. There's the white, the green, the pink, the brown. Each breed of chickens wear different kind of eggs. And hey, like I said, I do sell my eggs unwashed. Over here, we're at Unit 3 with all the baby chicks. I'm going to see if I can corral them. I'm going to show you guys here what we're going to do, because I'm planning to move all of them out. As you can see, I have 30 chicks, but they're starting to get to a size where this Unit 3 is not going to be big enough to sustain all of them. So we're going to have to move them. Yeah, we still got some out. I'm going to try my best to corral them because I have them free ranging with my outer chicks. They're over there free ranging with the chicks from my existing flock and the grown up chicks and the teenage. So we're going to go ahead and try to put them out and see how that go. Yeah, they're up in size already. As you can see right there, they're pretty big. So over here at Roost, I don't cut down all my trees. As you can see, there's some chickens hanging out in a little foliage right here. The reason why I don't cut my trees down, a lot of my brush down, is because I'm trying to protect my flock from aerial predators. Protecting your flock from ground and air predators is always a good thing to do. There's always a hawk or owl looking out. As you can see, this is another little setup that I have. I just used that temporarily for Russell. He has a lead right over there. Look, here go the little chicks right here. They're not too far from Unit 3. They're actually right behind Unit 3, as you can see there. And they're walking distance from my main coop. There go some of my chickens. Those are the younger pullets, of course. I raised these by myself. A lot of my chickens I raised and I hatched. Now we're back at the main coop here in the run. I'm going to show you guys the run for a quick sec. And I'm probably going to try my best to gather up all these chickens. See, they're flying up. They're bigger now. With them having their flight feathers, they can fly and get away from the bigger flock, so it won't really make a problem if I decide to keep them in. If I decide to keep them in the run, they can always fly away. You see the size on them? These chicks are growing and they're growing fast. I think they're at the point that they're fully feathered now. Of course they're fully feathered, and they probably need some kind of protection. Hey, you know at Roost we always have surprises. These are some new additions. These are some baby chicks that I got. It was only 10 of them. I ended up going to Tractor Supply, seeing these 10 baby chicks sitting there all on their lonesome. And of course, I got them on a deal over just $1. But I didn't really spend $1 because I have a rewards member at Tractor Supply. And I had a $5 rewards. And I just went ahead and claimed it. So I technically just paid $5 for 10 baby chicks. I call it a deal. Yeah, like I said, we always have surprises over here at Roost. Check out these baby chicks. I can't tell the breed. I don't know the breed. I don't remember the breed. It was a breed that I haven't necessarily heard before. And you know me, I'm always trying to get some breeds. Hey, and I'm always down for the deals. Yeah, just take a little view. Take a little watch on these new additions to my coop. Now we're back at Unit 3. Have successfully pushed all of them in here and guard them back into their coop. Now, I put the feed in my main coop because I just transitioned all those little baby chicks that I captured into my main coop, and I wanted to have them relax. Of course, I locked the door because my existing flock is currently foraging. But as you guys can see, the naked necks are in there. I gave them some feed troughs so they can kind of eat with the bigger ones. There is a natural pecking order, so of course they're going to be pecked on, but as long as there's not no serious bullying, I think everything should be fine. Yeah, the door is locked. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's always good to close off your nesting boxes because automatically they're going to try to go in there for safety. And we don't want our baby chicks in there because they're going to poop. And then we don't have fresh eggs. Here go another egg. That would be 20. Yeah. Check out the baby chicks. At some time in the night, I'm going to show you guys what they do and how they sleep. Here we go. So I gathered up all my big ones. And we're going to have them in here. I'm just waiting around. These are all my big chickens. Yep. I opened up the door. There's one baby chick that's out. There's another baby chick. But for the most part, as you can tell, they're just kind of like hanging out and bunched up in a corner. This is probably how they're going to be sleeping at the end of the night. Yep. Looky there. See, some of them are up. Those are my bigger flock. They're already starting to roost. Roost is basically where chickens sleep. and they sleep up high. So it's always good to have higher piece of thing you can use 2x4s. Now it's later on in the night. All my chickens are coming in. They're starting to settle in. They're up on the roosting bars. They go Rooster Mike. They go to baby chicks in the bottom with their moms. See, everybody's getting tucked in. Everybody's getting ready to go to bed. So yeah, like what I said, they're all bunched up in this corner. They're low on the pecking toll. As you can see, the naked necks are super low on the pecking order, so they're always down at the lowest. Chickens have a natural pecking order, so naturally the ones with the higher pecking order will be higher up on the roosting bars, and the ones with the lowest will be low. These guys do not have a pecking order. This is their first day in the coop. I just don't want them to trample each other, so I'm gonna push them out of the way. Yeah, they're probably gonna sleep on the ground for a little bit, maybe a week or 2 weeks, until they really get used to it, and then they'll probably try to hop up and find a space up on the roosting bar somewhere. But yeah, with that being said, why don't you guys just drop a like, drop a comment, let me know how you think about it. Let me know what other content should I make when it comes regarding to chickens. Hey, this is Roost Backyard Chickens. Take a look at those baby chicks. I think this acclimation process is probably gonna work out, but I'm gonna keep on